Now 21. Packed with 36 of the biggest hits around from Simply Red, Crowded House and Genesis. The number ones from Wet 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 and Queen. Shanice, Madness and Right Said Fred. Mr. Big, Curtis Stigers and the number one smash from Shakespeare's Sister. 36 incredible top chart hits. Now 21. That's what I call music.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's the 26th of November. It's 9:30ish. So that means it's time for...
No. That's what I call a live stream. No. That's what I call a live stream. I'm back! Hey! Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for coming along. I'm surprised to see so many of you here. And I'm joined with these two lovely ladies once again. So thank you. It's been how many months? April, May? No, it wasn't. It was May, June, July, August, September, October, November. About 6 months. But yes.
You were doing them in May.
Was I doing them in May? I think I don't want.
I went in hospital in March. I'm sure you only did 1 week.
I think you only did that 1 week without Lainey, and then that was it.
So basically, I haven't done one since March.
Okay.
It's more like 8 months.
8 months, and there you go. But yes, welcome along. I'll say hello to the side chat. When I done the upload midweek, I think I had a message from Will, from Ed. No, it's Will Ed. I can't even remember now.
I'm sure I saw a message from Simon when I looked yesterday.
Simon, yes. Simon left a message. I think Chris Tyler did as well. So,
look,
yes, we'll go. Sorry, Len.
I was going to say you've got a newbie as well, Owen. Says this is his first.
Yes,
BCP.
first.
BCP is new.
Oh, and another new one. Look here.
Yes, but as well, they've broken Nia's winning streak of being the first to say hello in the chat.
Yeah, Nia normally first.
You've got competition. So hello, welcome along, BCP. So welcome. Hello, Susan. Hello. Hello, Chris Tyler. Old boy. I'll not comment on that. Actually, I did notice something on StreamYards. When you log in, you can improve or something on your camera to make yourself look better.
Yeah, you make it smoother. Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Didn't realise that.
Smoother.
So, hello, Nespresso. Welcome along. Here's Nia. Very way down the list, Nia. I'm very disappointed. But she probably thought I wasn't going to turn up.
No, probably. I mean, to be fair.
Yeah.
we were wondering.
Yeah. Hello to Jeff, who's saying, can we make it an International Cake Day, please? For people who don't know, currently I'm doing a YouTube short every day for a year of today's the day, and today is National Cake Day. And
It's always National Cake Day to me.
To be honest, I think it's an American thing in anyway. So there you go, Jeff. There you go. But Stoll wants cheesecake.
Yeah, I agree with him there.
Cheesecake.
No, it's got to be a Victoria sponge. That's for me.
Well, that's what was it in my video. So
was it? Well, yeah, you've got taste then. You've got taste with cakes, not in other respects.
As you will see with my my choices.
Music.
Exactly.
Yeah. Welcome along, Owen. Is he Owen's a newbie, isn't he?
Yes.
Yes. Welcome along.
He said further down.
Hello, Sean. Welcome back. Chris there again. One or two good ones this evening.
Let's guess. Tina Turner.
Yeah. Hello, Will. Yes, it is good. Songs are crap, though. Hiya, Thomas. Welcome.
I think Will's the male version of Susan. It's like,
yes.
you know what I mean?
Seem to have similar-ish taste, I think. Welcome to Lindsay and Alvin, yeah. There you go. Time flies when you're not having fun. Imagine how fast it would have went if I was doing the live streams. It would have been 2025 by now. It might have been now 40.
Maybe.
Yeah. Just trying to get to the bottom of the chat, seeing everyone saying hello. Hello. Those daily shorts are really funny. Thank you very much. I just thought I would do something just to feed the algorithm just a little bit. And it has given us a few new subscribers. So if you're one of them, welcome. Yes, welcome to the newbie members. Yes, you're all members here. So you two, I've just been asking the chat. How have you been in the 8 months?
I've just actually had a look at what the date of the last live was, and it was in May. It was the 28th of May. What date did you go into hospital, Lainey? Because I thought it was
March.
Oh, I don't get that. My memory.
26th of March, I went to hospital.
Maybe it was. He had weeks and weeks off, and he only did that one after. I don't know. I can't remember now.
Probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, just to refresh your memory, the best song that week, which was my vote, is KLF. I don't know that anybody agreed, but that was what I voted for. Because you said you didn't do the recap.
Yes, I'll have to apologise. Usually, what I do, well, I just introduced it about a month or two before I went AWOL. Was at the end of these live streams, what we do, we vote for the best song and your worst song, and then record it down. Then after the live stream's finished, there's a number of ways you can do it. You can do it on comment on Instagram, on the post on Instagram, on Facebook. We've got a Now It's Call Music group on Facebook. You can do it on X, formerly known as Twitter. You kind of just say Twitter or X. It's X, formerly known as Twitter. That's the official way.
No.
And also in the comments below this video. So there's numerous ways you can sway the vote. So MC Hammer is the best song this week.
No, it isn't.
What did we say, Susan? What did we say?
I'm just looking at my notes, and I've put Nigel's going to wet himself over this one. That's what I wrote down about the MC Hammer. Right.
But yes, I forgot to correlate all the votes off the last time.
So KLF wins by default because I got the first comment in on the live. So there you go.
All right.
That's my rule.
Sean saying, this is better than The Jungle. Don't know how people watch it. Well, I'm not getting my arse out, so don't worry.
God.
We got any lookalikes? Yes, we have. We're very strong start. I've got 3 on the first video.
On the first video? Blimey.
On the first video. And Thomas totally agrees. Oh, thank you very much, everyone, for that. So what I'll try and do, if I remember how to do this, share screen.
This is where it all goes horribly wrong.
Entire screen. Click that.
But you've got
also
a YouTube
share
expert.
audio.
You've got a YouTube expert here to help you if it goes wrong. Lainey, that is.
I'm not a YouTube expert.
You are.
I've taken the comment off. Oh, I've done the wrong thing.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah. Entire screen. Yay!
Yay.
Right, now I've got to try and find me.
There you go.
Make that bigger. And we're back, finally, to Now 21 from 1992.
If only you had done this months ago and we were starting with Now 22, it would be such a better comeback because This is terrible. This is terrible.
Neil.
So, yeah.
For the new people that have come, do you want to explain what you're actually doing, or like?
All right, yeah. For anyone who's new here, yeah. What we do on Now It's a Collect live stream, we've started with now 1 and we're working all the way up to now 116. By the time we get, it'll be 232. We look back every week, we go through the albums and just have a look, see how good, bad, and indifferent the songs are. And then at the end of the live stream, we vote on them. Is that? I've never really explained it. I was on a podcast the other week, and they were like, "Oh, you've got a YouTube channel. What's it about?" And I don't know how to describe it.
It's hard to do that about because I'm the same with mine. So I just go,
I just titter about on the internet. There you go. Sean said, "Great year for songs, 1992."
It might well have been, but not on this album, or not on this section of this album that we're doing. Because for the newbies, we're on the final leg of this album. It's been in 4 sections, and we're on the final quarter now.
Yeah, because Top of the Pops, I think at the weekend, we're doing 1992, a special on 1992. And was there any songs from this? I don't think there was.
I doubt any of these were like the best of 92.
Yeah, I don't think there was.
Definitely
there's
not.
some from the next album, I know that, and there's some what we've already done.
The next album, my goodness, it's going to be a struggle to pick the best song because there's some right bangers on that.
Yeah. Well, yes. Well, there were some decent ones earlier on this album.
There was, but this
Deeply
section...
Dippy, Right Said Fred.
No. This section is not good. Is all I'm saying. Be prepared for some negative comments from me.
Yeah, Chris has already got his vote in. I knew he would do it. He agrees with Sean, and Tina has to be the best. Well, we'll come to Tina, but first Erasure. Erasure with Breath of Life. Now, I really like this song. I think it's a really good song. I didn't think I knew it, though, until I started listening. I was like, I don't really know it. But then start listening to it, and I was like, yes, do know it. And I think it's more 90s. It's very 90s dance, this song, compared to older versions of Erasure stuff. I don't know if you agree or...
Well, I couldn't quite remember it from the title, but then Lainey said the same thing, I think. And then within the first 2 notes, we were like, "Oh yeah, we know it." So it's one of those you don't quite remember the title, but you know the song. And I really enjoyed it. I like Erasure though, so I did really like this one.
Yeah, as Susan said, I didn't recognise the title at all, but we both instantly knew it as soon as it played, and like. It was like Andy's voice was great back then. It was amazing, and back then, yeah. Ouch. And it was the thing with Erasure is great music, great sound. It's totally whenever you hear anything by them, you know it's them. Do you know what I mean? Without even just by the sound, you don't even have to hear them sing yet. You know it's them. But their videos are absolutely
the video.
Mental. Like, what on earth was he dressed as a turtle for? And there was kids like as oyster shells, like spinning round. Like, explain? Can anyone?
We couldn't even work out what the hell it was trying to represent, or work it out.
Well, I'll just jump straight on the video here because, like you say, it starts off like Alice in Wonderland, the beginning bit here, or Alice Through the Looking Glass.
Pause that a second. You know that room? It looks like the exact same room that he was in that "I Love to Hate You" video. He was sitting at that table.
House.
He was sitting at that table with that fireplace, and there was a woman serving him bacon and eggs for breakfast in that room. It just looks the same set. I don't know if it is.
There was another house where we're all like there was loads and loads of musical instruments in the rooms, and I'm sure that's the same house and all.
It's probably owned by the
looks
Renault
very
company.
similar. It
Yeah,
looks
it's
very similar.
possible.
Sean said you're just old, Susan.
What's that relating to?
I don't know.
I wasn't old when these songs were out, though.
Yeah,
I was
but
young. I was in my
he
prime.
does love Erasure. Like Erasure,
do.
but I don't think I've heard this one. When if you don't think you've heard it, you listen to it, you will like, oh yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Know.
I mean, they were everywhere at this time, so all their songs were out there.
Yeah. Sean's saying as well, yeah, he's lost it now. Really, last concert was brutal.
Yeah.
And Nia quite likes this song as well. But yes, it's a bit like Alice Through the Looking Glass, the video, because he goes through a mirror and then into a Wonderland and in his silk pajamas. And then he
yeah, but why?
Yeah. And then he meets like a Queen of Hearts as well. So I was like, it's got to be Alice Wonderland or something along them lines. And it also is our first lookalike.
Okay.
So who does
Can
the
you
Queen
zoom
of
in
Hearts?
on the face?
There you go. Who does the Queen of Hearts look like on here?
Oh, is it her out of the royal family?
Oh, which one?
Got a name? Yeah.
Johnston. Oh my God, Hugh Johnston.
Oh my God! I actually got one of yours straight away. That's
I don't
amazing.
know how you got that. I would never have got that.
Yeah.
You should have shown that in the royal family because obviously that, like, she's glammed.
Yeah,
She's
glammed up, yeah.
She doesn't wear makeup and stuff.
Yeah, but when I seen it, I was like, because at first I was like, is that Sue Johnson? Because she would have been a Brookside around. And I was like, no, because she would have been a hell of a lot younger.
Yeah.
Although when she was in Brookside, she looks pretty much as she did when she was in the royal family, much later. So she always
everyone looked
older
older in the 80s. Yeah.
The thing is I think the looky likeys that I saw and are going to be more like looking like these Neil normally gives, and it looks like you've improved yours in this past few months.
Well,
oh no, I disagree. I don't get that one. I would never.
Oh well, maybe it's just.
I've got two more for this.
I think you've just tuned into Neil's brain.
Maybe.
Poor you, Neely.
Might be that Macam thing.
Might be.
Lindsay and Alvin said they don't mind this song. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. And Sean's saying, yeah, she was in Brookside. Nia's like, blimey, Laney, how you got that? I do not know.
Exactly.
And Will's saying, let's hope Sue's not watching.
Yeah, hopefully not.
Yeah. Apologies if you are. Let's have a look. So, moving on to me next lookalikey then in this video. Who does Andy Bell look like?
He looks like Andy Bell.
Yeah, that's what I would have gone with.
Yeah.
Like anybody
Who else? No, he does look like someone else.
Well, not to me.
Footballer.
He's not a footballer. It's hard to describe what he is.
Come on, people in the chat, get your guesses in.
He's more in the political sphere.
Political?
Yeah, if you want to say political.
Political.
Looks like Chesney from He does look like Chesney from Coronation Street a bit.
I don't know who that is. Anna Jones.
Nia Carity cannot see Andy Bell. Chris Tyler said Alan Jones. Sean's agreeing with your man of Corrie.
Stole.
Oh, hold on, I've got top chat rights. That's why it hasn't come up. Sorry if I've missed anyone's comments. I must apologise. I haven't got that right wing. Who is the right wing?
That does not narrow it down, really, does it, Storm? You need to name names. You need to name names.
Dead on the right track, though.
I don't know.
Tommy something. Do you mean Tommy Robinson?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Part-time jailbird, full-time arsehole. Yep.
Yeah.
Tommy Robinson. Andy Bell. There you go. I seen that on the video and I was like, he looks like.
Yeah, I've heard that name, Tommy Robinson, but I wouldn't have known that that's what he looks like. So
Yeah, to be honest, it's not his proper name. His proper name's Stephen Yaxley Lennon.
yeah, I've heard that. Yeah,
but that's not Anglophile.
yeah,
enough
it's
for
not.
Worldwide.
It's not British enough, is it, or English enough?
Yeah. So there. So moving along, back to the video. After meeting Sue Johnson, Tommy Robinson then dives into the water and ends up in a jungle. So he dives in the water here and then ends up in a jungle.
Yeah, just as you do.
He greets this caterpillar with like nipple clamps on.
As you do. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But
yeah.
I've got many nipples.
Lots
I don't know.
them.
All I was thinking, it's not so much the hungry caterpillar, but the sexually aroused caterpillar.
I don't think they're meant to be nipples, though, are they? They're meant to be like little suction things that they walk on. What do you call them? I don't know what you call them.
Oh, feet.
Feet.
Yeah, but they're not actually feet when they're caterpillars, are they? You know what I mean. Little things that move them along. They're not nipples.
Alvin and Susan says Tommy Robinson was arrested today. They think.
All right.
So there you go.
Really?
I knew after all this time it wouldn't be the same lookalikes that actually look like people. What next? And then Will said, let's hope Tommy Robinson's not watching. Human centipede.
I'm sure it'll go back to in Hill style.
Yes. We've got another one from this, which I think's really pushing the envelope, but I'm 2 from 2 at the moment. So also when he's sat next to them, he's petting the goat, and then we get on to Vince Clarke dressed as a sad turtle, not Michelangelo, Leonardo. Do you think that's why he's dressed as a turtle? Because the turtles were quite big around 1992.
Because his head's shaved and he looks like a turtle.
You see, he looks like a turtle.
But
this is my next lookalike. Who does Vince Clarke look like?
He looks very sad.
A sad turtle.
And that's a sad turtle. Wrong species. This is 3 for 3.
Just any generic bald bloke that you can think of.
No, not Warwick Davis, but not Jason Statham, not Richard O'Brien. I can see where you're coming from. Did he have hair? I don't think he has got hair, but he might have had hair around this time when he was quite big as well. He was on his own sitcom.
Oh God!
On his own sitcom.
Yeah. And Sean's getting it. Richard Wilson. I don't believe it. I am getting
Actually, I can see that. I can see
it. Yeah.
Yeah. That one. That's your best one. That's your best one.
If someone had said that was his dad, no one would say it wasn't, would they?
No.
Yeah. So Victor Meldrew, stall. Victor Meldrew, 1 foot. Yeah, there you go. 3 from 3. Yes. I think that's all my lookalikes. The next lookalikes are these. There too.
No, they're not mine.
It's mine.
They're both saying it.
It's mine. And like I said, mine are not good compared to yours. I had problems. They messed with my head. Well, anyway.
So then finally, after he meets the sad turtle, he ends up on a beach with something like the Wesley Community Dance Company. It just looks like he's trotted on to like a little dance school's performance, doesn't he? Trying to take the limelight.
But tell me what it all means.
I don't know. Because I was thinking, is Breath of Life? Because it was like about, can you breathe? Because the song isn't about anything. Like, it doesn't match up. Because the song's all about, like, being, like, in a relationship and not being happy in the relationship and always doing what they're doing. And then he was trying to go out and, like, meet people who, like, it was about going out trying to have one night stands and then not getting with it, like, not getting the love he wanted. I don't know what that's got to do with the sad turtle.
No, I don't.
I was just going to Google the lyric because I'm sure it's like...
I like the song, the video, not so much. That's all I'll say, really. What did you find, Lainey?
I was just looking at the lyrics just to sort of see if there was anything. But it was just, it's kind of like in a relationship where they don't get treated very well, so they're like they're drowning, then they decide they're going to leave them and whatever, and then they're back to drowning again because they go back. That's what I get from the lyrics. But that does not
a sad turtle.
reflect in the video, does it?
It ends up trying to steal the limelight from some local amateur dramatic society's version of The Little Mermaid. I don't know.
Maybe he was being drugged in the relationship, and this is why.
Somebody was definitely on some drugs.
Someone's on drugs.
Yeah.
Whoever's their videographer person, they're on drugs.
Yeah.
Well, Will's just saying that's more of the facial expression I like. So I don't know if it was the sad one or this one here where he's...
Well, there's one later. I'll come back to that later when we have one of Lainey's, and I'll tell you what I think that is. Mysterious, but I can't say right now because you'll get the clue.
So, Stor's saying it's not safe to leave the house, so be a turtle and take your house with you. It's a bit all over the place, the video. Yeah, it is, Sean. It is just... So we'll move on to another video which makes absolute sense.
Can we just move on to Now 22 now?
No, Pete, I'm not going to starve everyone of seeing MC Hammer because you've all come to see him again.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God. You had to get that out again, didn't you?
That's what you've all come for, to see.
No, it is not. It is not what I've come here for.
So, actually, I'll tell you what I never done about the last song. I never told you where it got to. So out of touch. So it was Erasure's 11th top 10 hit and peaked at number 8 in the charts.
8.
There you go. 8.
She loves copying that word.
I do.
8. 8.
For those of you who are not from Geordieland, he said 8.
Geordieland.
Oh, what was... Oh, I can't remember. Oh, it was Tour. That's that Steph, whatever, who's got the Channel 4 program. She was interviewing Steve or Chris? No, Chris McConnell, the blind comedian. And she went, so you've got a new tour? And he was like, do you just extend your words? So you go in at Scrabble, you've added like a W, an E, and an R in there.
You could win.
Yeah, still saying he's seen worse than that. There was once a guy on YouTube with a boxless chat.
No, you deserve that.
I'll move on to the next slide, okay. So yeah, this is MC Hammer with Addams Family Groove. It was the theme song from the Addams Family movie of 1991. It was a second single from the album Too Legit to Quit. And the song was his 5th and last top 10 hit in the United States. The song actually got a Golden Raspberry for the worst original song in a movie in 1991.
I agree with that.
Snap.
And it was it wasn't Snap. It was MC Hammer. Snap's on the next album.
Funny.
The song was also parodied by Italian comedian called Rap Giannato. I don't know why I've said that because no one knows who they are. In the UK, it got to number 4 in the UK charts, and it got to number 76 in the US charts, being the 76th bestseller of the year. So, how much did you like this track then?
On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like about a -1,000, something like that. This was absolute crap. We were like watching it with Lainey on our homework session, and we were like, make it stop. Is it over yet? It's terrible. The actual lyrics of his rapping are some of the worst rap lyrics I've ever heard.
When you're saying about the rap lyrics, it sounds like there should be the Asbo family, because it's like they do what they want to do, say what they want to say, live how they're going to live, play how they're going to play, dance how they're going to dance, kick and slap a friend. The Addams family, the Asbo family, it's like the family who would move in on an estate. You would think, Oh shit! Let's
The bit that stood out for me as being bad was he said, I've got the lyrics in front of me. I remember the day I needed to borrow a little bit of pepper. The next thing you know, coming at me was a hand with the fingers high stepping. It's not even rhyming. I mean, it's abysmal. That's just terrible, terrible, terrible lyrics.
Your thoughts, Neely?
Thomas said he'd rather listen to Cliff Richard or Nick Barry than this, and I would have to agree.
I agree with Susan. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Honestly, I wrote shite and shoulders because there was the song it's just shite. And then all I remember was these guys dancing and they had the biggest shoulder pads.
Oh yeah, they definitely were.
Yeah, and all had that sort of Bobby Brown hair look, which maybe that's where he got it from. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, MC Hammer his jacket, it looks like a pair of 1970s curtains or something. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Well, I just think he's wrong. I don't think it's his best track by a mile. But I did have it. The reason I've got this photo here is because I've still got this cassette. I bought it back in 1991. I helped to get the number 4 in the charts. But yes,
you know, Neil, no one's impressed.
Hey, you can't just hide your coolness. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, didn't I tell you he'd be wetting himself over this one?
I know, we did.
Yeah. We were right. We were right.
Yep. I think you should just take a hammer to it and do yourself a favour.
That's not a good joke, Lainey.
I borrowed it from Neil.
Okay.
So Lindsay and Alvin, they said they didn't know this song existed, and to be honest, it was probably better that way.
I know.
Yeah.
Look, you've ruined their day.
Yeah. So I must apologize. Well, not me. MC Hammer did. Sean saying, "Is that an MC Hammer? I've never heard this one." Nia saying, "This is terrible. Can't touch this is the only one I know." Oh, you're missing out. There's Too Legit to Quit. Pray. What's that? Please Hammer Don't Hurt Them. Loads of songs. We come for the butt cheeks and stay for the crack. Thank you, Stuff. The music video, though, is just a advert for the movie.
Loads of clips from the film.
Yeah.
I've never seen.
I don't think I've ever seen the film because it starts off MC Hammer gets his head cut off. And these CGI.
You love MC Hammer, but you didn't watch the film. And it's like,
well, he's not in it though, is he?
He's not in the film.
But he was in. They're all in it, and it's got this.
I have watched the film. Please Hammer Don't Hurt Them, which was his movie.
Sad.
Nia likes the film.
To be honest, I knew the film that much. I can still quote lines from it. It's like. Yeah, where we're going tonight? Choices. That's a choice. That's a choice. Then there's a little kid then goes, I want to go to Choices. And then all the ministers go, hold on, back up. But you're too young to go to Choices. But tomorrow I'll take you for some ice cream. And then he takes it from ice cream. Sorry about the accent. He takes them for some ice cream the next day. And the little girl ends up being shot in a drive-by shooting. So
Can someone ring for help, please? Please.
Nobody's impressed.
Ring for help. The people with the white jackets.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's the bit where he's in a nightclub and he sees a girl he's attracted to, and he's like, "Hey, yeah, lad." And they go over, and one of them goes over and says, "Hey, yo, I'm the hype man for MC Hammer." And then one of the other comes and goes, "Hey, I'm the personal assistant for MC Hammer." And then another one comes over and goes, "Hey, what they're trying to say," and all of them together go, "Yo, sweetness!" And the music changes, goes, "Give it to," and it becomes a song.
You could be saying anything here, and we would not be able to verify that it's true. Are you the president of the MC Hammer fan club or something?
No, it's just I can just remember I must have watched that movie so many times.
Neil, I suggest you go and do that in the mirror because your reflection is the only person who's going to care.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll move along.
Thankfully.
Anyway, this bit where he gets his head chopped off is like top of the range CGI graphics at the time. Not so much now, but at the time it was good.
It was so real.
Yeah. We probably cried.
Yeah. But then there's, to be honest, actually,
well, look,
the
there's
dancing.
the guys.
Yeah, this guy here with the big shoulder part, why they all have, isn't it? They're like they're from Dynasty or Dallas in the 80s. But these dance moves look really like they look good when they're with music, right? But if you take the music away, it is just like going, and it doesn't look as good. It's like this bit here, it just reminds me of the sport hobby horsing. Now, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but this is hobby horsing.
Yeah, I've seen that.
But that's what they basically do. And it's not just dressage. They do show jumping as well. I fell down a right rabbit hole with this.
Oh my god, they give awards as well. Oh my
yeah, you get a rosette.
Oh my god.
Put it on your horse.
Just look about some of these. It's a fab film. I think Nia's talking about Please Hammer Don't Hurt Them, not the Addams family.
She's not.
She's definitely talking about Please Hammer Don't Hurt Them.
She's not.
The Addams family I'm talking about.
Yes.
Will's just said, sorry, I've just made a cut. Did I miss anything? Just
no, you missed nothing.
No.
I'll have to do a reenactment of that film.
Please don't. Don't invite me onto that live stream.
Lindsay and Alvin says, looks like they're dancing Gangnam Style.
Yeah.
Well, when Gangnam Style come back, at one of the awards, I don't know if it was MTV Music Awards, there was one award ceremony where MC Hammer did come out and they danced together.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Bet you that made you.
It did make my day. It made me yell. But yes, you're talking about the two backup dancers here. These two guys in the background.
There's his curtain jacket. It looks like a pair of curtains.
Yeah, I never noticed that. Yeah, it's like he's gone for Dynasty meets Street meets like country and western because of all like the little tassels on, doesn't it?
Where's the street bit of that, please?
Have you seen the way they're dancing? Word.
No. Word. You just... is that your street?
Sean said moving on.
Oh my God.
Yeah, quick. Come on, let's move on from this.
But yes, just one last
really
thing. One last thing. This guy, he's got one of them hats where it looks, I don't know if it's filled with hair. And you might think, surely that can't be filled with hair. But then you see his mate who hasn't got a hat on, but does have hair, which goes like this.
Exact same shape as that hat.
Yeah.
That does not look comfortable, that pose.
No.
Well, no. I might do my hair next week like that. Next week's live stream, I'm going to have my hair like that.
Just to point out, that's not his hand by his foot.
No. Thing. That is thing, yes.
There's three hands, yeah.
It's got three hands.
There you go. But yes, as Sean said, let's move along.
Yes, please.
To Salt and Pepper Expression. Anyone want to comment?
Go on, Lainey.
God. Well, I wrote Salt and Pepper have run out of condiments because this is just that was like my first thing. This was like, I think, near the end of their career, wasn't it? Like, it's sort of.
It was.
Well,
around this time, I got. one of their albums for Christmas in 1992, I think.
Yeah.
And it was Salt and Pepper's Greatest Hits, but it had like 2 or 3 new tracks on.
Yeah.
So I think they went away for a couple of years and they come back with like What a Man and Shoop, and did they do something with En Vogue as well, I think, around that time, about 2 years later. But during this video, one of them was pregnant. Yeah, one of them was pregnant during this video. So I think they went away and like had families or whatnot.
The thing was, I mean, don't get us wrong, the rap and then the lyrics were a million times better than the last record. And this is still terrible, but it was a million times better than MC Hammer. But yeah.
Well, that's what I've written down. I've actually put the rap is a zillion, and not just a million, a zillion times better than the MC Hammer. That's what I've written down. But it's still not great. They're well past their best. It's no push it or anything. You know, I used to love that, but this is, I don't really remember this at all.
Well, like
I did enjoy the video though, because they've got some crazy fashions going on from the early 90s, and I quite enjoyed looking at that. But for me, it's like it's forgettable. It's not good.
Yeah. Only know Push It. Thomas says he knows Push It. On no, not mad on these.
You must know. Let's talk about sex, baby.
Yeah, which was
about you and me. That one.
Which was on the Greatest Hits album. See, I can remember. Let's talk about sex. Do you really want me? Push It. There was a few good songs, but this did not good. Did not remember
but
it.
Still loads better than MC Hammer. I have to keep saying that.
it's an
Neil.
Yeah.
These had street, you know. These were part of the street stuff. So word.
It was originally released in 1990. Salt and Pepper actually wrote and recorded it all themselves and produced it all themselves. Who was the guy? I haven't wrote it down. There was someone didn't want to work with them, so they says, "Oh, we'll just go and do it ourselves." And this was a bit like 2 fingers up at them.
Doesn't seem like it was.
Yeah, it was. It became the group's second single to reach the top 40 in the US. So I think it must have taken a while for it to be released over here. They probably released Let's Talk About Sex and Do You Really Want Me maybe before this track. Because in the UK it only got to number 40. In the US it only got number 26. They did re-release it in 1990. Oh, hold on. They did re-release it in 1992. Salt and Pepper's remix album. The Greatest Hits remixed, and I think that must have been the album I got. So it must have been 1992, yeah. But yeah, doesn't ring a bell with me. It does get a lot of love though in the YouTube comments below, because there was one person turned around and said, "I did this song at karaoke."
The YouTube comments?
No, we
killed it.
The YouTube comments.
The YouTube comments are brilliant gold.
They are.
Yes,
Yeah. We'll do that next time, Lainey.
Yeah.
We always have that. This is so underrated.
Yeah.
Yeah. If Lainey finds somebody who says underrated, she always comments, "You win the internet" or something.
Yeah.
Well, what I couldn't understand about Queen T Rain 6212, I did this tonight and killed it. So is killed it a good thing or a bad thing? You know what I mean?
It means it's good.
Yeah, but you would go, "Oh, they're killing this song."
No, when you're talking about yourself, you killed it. You meaning you actually nailed it, you know.
Ah, right. Still live this song, classic for sure. So there you go. Probably
don't worry.
Susan
will explain to you how to be cool, Neil.
Word. Right. So yeah, but the music
Look
video.
at them hats. I mean, fantastic hats.
I'm sure that's Jamiroquai got inspiration.
Well, when we're saying like the music video is just them dancers, some kids.
I bet they're their kids then. If you said they've had families,
probably, yeah.
Look at that hat.
But Pharrell Williams was rocking one of them only about 5-10 years ago.
Yeah, they were like early trendsetters, weren't they?
Yeah. And I love how it's supposed to be on the streets and it'll show it's like a grubby back street. Oh, just scrumple up some paper and throw it down. Them streets are so clean.
Yeah.
The streets are so clean. When you're saying about the rapping, because the song does go on about Joe and Rob and Bob and Jilly and
Harry.
Jackie. And one of the best lines was, my girl Jilly wanted to be like Jackie. Fat rope chains, and I think that's wacky backy. Now, if that's not street, I don't know what it is. They sound like bloody pictures. Is that a bit wacky backy? Oh, go.
Like I said, it was still terrible, but it was
I thought
better
wacky backy was a British term.
Yeah,
maybe that's where they got it from.
Maybe.
To be honest, there's another line where they say everything she's got from Ho Hobbin, right? If it was a British one, I think they would have said everything she's got from Nobbin, because like Ho Hobbin, I was like, what the hell's it means? She's just putting about. She's getting
yeah, but at least it rhymes. Unlike that Pepper and Steppin, the other one. Yeah.
I was thinking it was some sort of sexual hobbit related thing.
Oh, put on your big hairy feet and get them in the bedroom.
Oh god.
I can't stand any rap, Thomas is saying. I always say rap needs a C in front of it.
I'm not a big fan of rap, but the occasional song is really good. Like a couple of theirs are really good, but it's not really my first choice of music.
No. It's nowhere
I like
near
Eminem. Eminem, when he was in his prime, he was really good.
Yeah. He's got like a message behind his, and to be honest, these probably have, when you listen to the lyrics properly.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Rob and Bob and Jackie Wacky. It's wacky backy, you know what I mean? It's a very like Janet and John type rhyming. It's like,
but at least
you
it
know
rhymes.
what I mean?
At least it rhymes.
See, MC Hammer, all he needed to do, he thought, no, I'm too sophisticated to rhyme that with that. I need to go back and rhyme it with this, to try and make it a bit more sophisticated. But
yeah, I agree with Will. Gangster's Paradise was a great rap song. That was fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolute banger.
yeah, I spoilt that for a girl. There's a girl I work with, loves
Don't
it.
spoil it for us then. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, don't tell us, Neil. We don't want to know.
No, it's just that when it used to come on, I used to start like singing along to it, like doing the Coolio.
Oh, right.
As I walk through the valley of the shadow, I did. I'll wait till now 40 when it's on there. I don't know what now it's on. It'll be on a now somewhere. I'll ruin it for you by then. There is a sample used in this video where, and I've heard it before, but I don't know where it's off.
We can't hear it, by the way, if you would.
Oh.
Have you not done your sound thing that you meant to do?
No.
But Lainey will explain to you because she's the expert and I don't know what it is.
Right, so if I need to go stop, present, share screen, window. No, it isn't. It's entire screen there.
Yeah, and then at
share
the bottom.
Audio.
Yeah.
And then share. Got it. Hide. There. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that ding, 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 ding. I don't know what it's. It's off something, but I cannot
play it
think
again.
What it's off.
No, I don't know.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm getting a game show.
Blankety blank.
Yeah. But it's not like boom, but like but in a different way. Yeah. It sounds a bit like that, but done differently.
There you go. Well, it might be. If see, Countdown needs to like up the game, and they need to change that. There you go.
Yeah. Put a salt and pepper wrap in it and that.
Yeah. So we'll move on from this and go to CC Peniston, or Peniston, as she likes to be called.
We gotta love.
Are you sure she likes to be called that?
Well, I don't know. She might think, yeah, I'm CC.
I always remember Nick saying that when he used to work in a record shop, they always had the first 5 letters of the artist's surname as the way they catalogued things.
Yeah.
So she was always under Penis.
Penis, yeah. So they always used to laugh about it.
Yeah.
Them views are Susan and not to the rest of the channel. That CC Peniston was always under Penis. That's a libel.
No, that's what Nick said. I didn't say
Yeah, blame Nick.
Nick said it.
Right. That's very liable, though, saying she's always under Penis. Sean, again, has never heard this one. So, the song contains a drum beat from Rock With You. I tried to find it, could not find it. So, yeah. It got a chart position. It was a number 2 bestseller in Europe, number 6 UK charts, number 20 in the US charts. So, done quite well over in America as well. Did you like this song then?
To me, I mean, once we were playing it, I remembered it, but I'd not remembered it for like 30 years, so it is forgettable. It's nothing compared to Finally, which is her big hit, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So it was all right, but it just had that same backing track that every bloody dance song at the time had. It just sounded the same as many other things. She's got a lovely voice, but this didn't do it for me. Definitely not.
Really?
I don't mind this. I liked it more before. Like, the younger me liked it more, I think.
Yeah.
Than the older me does. And I agree that, like, Finally was like her really like best hit type of thing and probably her only real big hit. I agree also that she has a good voice. But yeah, I liked it when I was younger more.
And then the video, why is she trapped inside a curtain? This is my question.
Trapped inside a curtain?
At one point, she's like enveloped in a curtain and she can't seem to get out. I don't know what's going on there.
Yeah, and she's dressed like she's going to the office.
And then there's a hell of a lot of glitter in this video. And my comment is, everyone on that set must have been shitting gold glitter for months afterwards because it was every frigging where.
Well, this song, just going back to it, it reminds me of Family Dues when I was younger. But like you say, Finally just overshadows it because every best 90s dance albums or whatever, and it's always like 90s dance tracks. Finally by CC Peniston's always on sort of that list.
Yeah. But not this one.
But not this one. But this one, as soon as I played it, I was like, I'm getting Horton Comrades where a lot of our Family Dues were. For anyone not from the UK or maybe even the Northeast, a family do is like weddings, engagements, birthday parties, like a family party. And this song always just reminds us of like that. And I don't know why. I was like, it just reminds us of Horton Comrades. So.
Is it like a family do in that you've hired the local village hall or something, and you're all
all in
there with a mobile disco guy or something?
Yes.
I've got the picture. Yeah.
Yeah, but the buffet is now open.
Yeah. Oh God, the stampede for the buffet.
Yeah.
Always going up, and your mum would go, "Oh, just get me something as well. I'll keep the seats."
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You probably, I think you probably said something like "time for CC Peniston, ton," and that describes mine, or something like that. Creepy.
Like the family do, like at the first couple of songs, nobody's dancing. Then a couple of kids go out and start dancing with their nans or something, and then finally everyone's out there, sliding across the floor.
Yeah. Usually after the buffet, people get up and dance.
Yeah. Loosened up.
And I can always remember my dad going, "I hope they've got some rock and roll," because I hope they've got some rock and roll. So my dad would get up and do rock and roll. But the thing is, he would have me mum on one arm and me auntie on the other arm, and he would have them both going at the same time, like, "Way!" just throwing them around. And I never appreciated it at the time, but he was probably quite a good dancer. But I was like, "Oh God, my dad's getting up to dance again." Both made me sister go, "Oh, he's getting up to dance. Oh no." But he was probably quite a good dancer. We didn't appreciate it. Hello to Lisa, who's just come in. I've just seen you there. She's never heard of this song neither. Thomas saying the only track I know by her is Finally.
I think most people would agree with
Yeah.
that.
Alvin and Lindsay, never heard of it, to be honest. Yeah. I like Finally, had a quick listen to this one. Don't like it. And there you go. So Lisa doesn't really like this song. It does bring us on to our lookalike, though. Our
This is
lookalike.
Laney's lookalike, everyone. Laney's lookalike.
Don't, yes. Laney's lookalike. Don't blame me.
Laney's getting the blame. I know.
Don't blame
Yes,
me.
don't blame me. So, who does CC Peniston look like?
You'll have to be cool and young and hip to know, because people won't know who she is. What? No.
When Laney told me, I was like, I've heard that name, but I can't picture her. And then I looked and I thought, oh yeah, I do vaguely know who it is. So it's
I
somebody.
think it was just the mouth part, really. Have you noticed how many millions of people have replied? No.
It's not.
Do you not think CC
Hillary Clinton?
Do you not think CC Peniston looks older than she actually is? Because I looked her up and she's about 20, 21, 22 when this video was made. And she looks about 35 or something.
Oh, I will put her in her 40s there.
Yeah, exactly. She looks a lot older than... She was born in 69, so 79, 89. So about 22, 23.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, she looks really old.
You need to give me some clues.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely some clues. It's a woman.
Moist bum cat.
What?
Huh? Oh, I know the title.
Moist bum cat.
Bum cat?
Lisa saying she does look older. Is it Ricky Lake and Hairspray?
That's a good one, actually.
That is a good one, so yes.
You'll have to
I think my
explain
clue's brilliant.
You'll have to explain this moist bum cat to me because I don't get it. I'm not that hip or street or anything.
It's
one
just
of these
think
ladies' tracks.
Slang for ladies.
Word.
Not word.
Oh,
word.
I think I know now. I think the pennies drop. The
Yeah.
pennies drop. Yeah, I think I know.
So she's modern rapperish type of person, isn't she?
Yeah. Had beef with Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Not Whitney Houston.
She basically always has her gob open and her tongue out, usually. This is probably why this picture of her made me think of her. And everyone's suggestion, even Hillary Clinton's, is better, probably. Just put them out the misery.
To be honest, I think a name sounds like a drink you would get.
Yeah.
Her first name sounds like something you'd wear in the winter to keep warm.
Yeah, shortened version of. Not the actual thing.
Not Long John Silver.
Something that buttons up down the front. You put it on in the winter to feel a bit warm when you're sitting watching TV.
You now had about 500 of them.
Yeah. Nobody's getting it.
No.
It's Cardi B. Yeah. I thought my clue was brilliant. My moist. What did I say?
Moist bum cat, you said.
Yeah.
Yes.
I couldn't think of. I was having to go wet ass pussy. What did I say? Moist.
You said it. I don't think it's got better than like it, but anyway. This was Laney's.
Lisa Neely got it with a cardigan. She just need to rearrange it and add one on, like go to the next letter.
Not
along
Cardi A, it's Cardi B. She's second best Cardi.
Sean Kidd. Who?
Yeah.
Who? Exactly. Look up her lyrically inspired, like, it's poetic song.
Is it?
WAP.
WAP, yeah. WAP. That's what that WAP.
Yeah. WAP.
Yeah.
No, nobody can, Thomas. Only Laney can see it.
It's me.
It's just the bobbed hair.
Did you do the Tina Turner one?
Tina Turner one?
Susan?
No. Was it a Tina Turner?
I think that was my best one.
don't think I heard you say that one. Sorry.
You're right.
Will says she looks. Sorry.
I only did the 2 I showed you anyway. So anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I never done Tina Sarah.
Oh, she does look a bit like Tracy Ullman. Yeah.
Yes, I can get Tracy Ullman.
Don't know why? No, is it called? What's the title of the song?
Oh, it's on Now One.
Yeah, it's on one we've done.
Mm-hmm. The very, very first album we've done.
I don't think I was there for that one.
You're very welcome, Stall. You're very welcome.
Can I just say, not on my watch, yeah? Not on my watch.
Was it called They Don't Know?
That's it.
They don't know. Yeah.
I just looked it up.
Yeah, Paul McCartney's in the video as well.
Yeah, right at the end.
Oh, right. I like Maroon 5, Girls Like You, featuring Bacardi B. Bacardi B.
Bacardi
I think that's
B.
Bacardi's on the
that's
brain.
why I think
I'd much prefer a Bacardi B than a Cardi B.
They don't
I like that song as well, Lisa.
They don't. Yeah, I know it. Yeah. Moving on.
Yes. Oh, no,
just
hold on.
Oh God, no, we've got to look at some of it, have we?
Yeah, the music video. It is just sepia affected.
Mm.
There's that curtain that she gets trapped in. Look, there's all the gold glitter. It was in everyone's crap for the month.
Yeah. But yeah, there was a lot of, as we go through, this was the start of black and white and sepia videos because everyone seemed to be doing them. Well, apart from Paula Abdul, who's up next. So next up, Paula Abdul in Vibology.
Oh.
BCP. Luckily, I have the Geordie subtitles on, even though I'm a Geordie. That's just rude.
Sorry, when I've gone back out and come back in, I haven't got my Geordie subtitles on. I haven't got me.
You need them, dear.
Sorted. Yeah. Just kidding.
Paula Abdul. Okay.
Was
in this video, she's trying so hard to be cool, to be sexy, but it's not working, Paula.
I would tick both them, Collins. Paula Abdul, I used to have a poster on my wall of her. It was mainly because of Opposites Attract.
Yeah.
And
this is trying way too hard and failing abysmally. And what the hell was going on with that sort of operatic chorus in the middle of it?
Oh, yeah.
Well, surely Paula could have been a lookalike for Michael Jackson.
Well, yeah.
Not a clue about this one. Yes, Stephen, very much so. Yeah, so Sean thinks that is a good look. I'll have to get Stolen on the look, like he's quite good at this.
Store's good at everything. It's a man of his talents. Yeah.
But I cannot remember this song from like years ago, like back then.
And you were a fan.
And I was a fan. I love Paula Abdul. But then again, it was only Rush with Keanu Reeves in the video, and
oh God, that one. That's like a trauma memory to me now.
And then the bestiality of
yes.
dating the cat, isn't?
Yes, dancing with the cat. No.
But I can't remember that. But there is clips of like the video where she's in like silhouette like this, where I'm like, I do remember, like, I don't know if it was probably everyone was doing like silhouette dance videos in a white background or something. But
I think there were, yeah.
But yeah, I remember this. But I think this song, like the beginning bit of the song here.
Let's not.
See that bit there? I think it reminds me of something like Fleur East would do.
Who?
Fleur East.
She was on X Factor.
Oh no, I don't know who that is.
Oh, she was on X. She presents
radio show, didn't she?
It Takes Two, Strictly Come Dancing.
Oh, just check. I don't want that.
Don't watch it. Sean says he only knows a couple of songs, but yeah, that bit there, it's like something. I don't know. It just sounds. I think it is a good song until they get to this bit. And
That whole operatic, but also that operatic vibology. What the hell is
that came out of
about?
nowhere because I was like, oh, it isn't too bad of a song. Then you get the vibology, and you're going, what the hell is?
And then she says, "I'm in a funky way. I'm in a funky way." What the hell does that mean? It's just the whole thing is ridiculous.
To me, it wasn't "I'm in a funky way," was it, Susan?
What is it? Funky chicken?
I give you a funky wave. That's what I kept singing.
Oh, yeah,
I give you a funky wave.
And then we said we'd rather be listening to Funky Chicken than this.
Yeah.
We were saying.
And you see that music was like satanic operatic cult music or something. It was weird.
Strange. Yeah. Very strange.
Wait, has she been jumping on the back of like what was the one where it was like off the car advert where it was like like the Georgian monks or whatever?
No, yeah, I know which one you mean. Yeah, we had that on earlier, didn't we?
Yeah. And I think it was up the last album, but I think she's jumping on that and going, "Oh, I'll stick some vibology. Oh, we'll stick some of that in because it's."
But she's just got a little bit of that in, and then jazzy bits and other bits, and it's just a mishmash of shite, basically, isn't it? So, yeah, it's not for me. It's not for me. Still better than the Addams Family one, though.
I would probably say it's on par just because Paula Abdul, but
on par of crapness. Yeah.
So looking down here,
between the two heads. Can you see between the two heads? There's some sort of satanic weird.
Isn't there? Yeah,
it's like some sort of.
It's like a satanic.
Demon,
like there.
Yeah,
like a Joker face, isn't it? Like
it's
a long chin.
Yeah,
it's like Jimmy Hill's coming back to haunt you, or Bruce Forsyth.
I think it looks kind of like an evil pumpkin head.
Ooh,
it's kind of strange.
If I believed in demons and ghosts, I'd be scared now.
Yeah,
but it's what you call them things where you go, what do you see when you look at this stage?
Oh yeah, the Rorschach test.
Rorschach test. It's like one of them. Lisa saying she's not a fan of Paula Abdul. Oh, sorry. That's freaked you out now.
No, I'm saying that'll freak you out if you were getting that test and you had two Paula Abdul instead of one.
Yeah.
Well, Lisa wouldn't like it because she's not a fan of Paula Abdul. Sean's saying, Fleur East, so he agrees. Was Paula Abdul a judge on one of them so-called talents? She was in America. I think she had a lot of problems with alcohol and drugs maybe as well.
Mm.
Allegedly, I don't know if that was true. Allegedly, hopefully I can go with it.
Nick and Andrea are here. I hope it's not Andrea because she loves Paula Abdul. I think we're all slagging her off.
Paula Abdul, who these two have just found out she is the devil.
Yeah, she is. She's satanic. Satanic messages in
between the cult leader who she works for.
Yeah, if you play this song backwards, whoa. Oh, darling. That's what it is. It's the praying to the gods. No, it's just Nick listening in the bath. He's saying,
and his duck. Little duck.
He's playing with his duck, is he?
Usual.
Alvin and Lindsay have said it. Flurry sent play that sax. Chris says I like. I've missed that. I like Flair. Oh, I think you meant Fleur. Whoever that. I like Fleur. She has big hair. Oh, she has got really big hair.
Yeah, I think he was trying to be funny.
Oh, right.
Fleur.
Fleur.
Hair.
Storr says, I thought it was playing backwards.
Yes.
Looking down here, Street Talks. Will say this. She sounds Scouse. It's probably the I, which she does at the end of this bit here. That is a good one. I was in my early 30s back when. Back then, can we go back? Sean's saying, I was only 11 when this was out. So,
Yes.
Or is this 92, did we say?
1992, yeah, April 92.
Oh.
So I was, what age? Can't think, brain.
I crossed the Mersey.
I was mid-20s, so
I think I was
long time ago.
17.
Oh.
17.
I was the next album, which we get to, I will have just gone to secondary school.
I keep saying this, but like the last 50 shows you've done, they've all been like while I was at uni. So this is kind of my very last bit of uni when I was like postgraduate.
Oh, Nia's got to go. She's got work early in the morning. Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next
Night,
week.
Nia.
Night, Nia.
For the start of the Christmas specials.
But Nia needs to get her act together next week and get in first, like we expect from you.
Yes, yes. Your standards have slipped. Your standards have slipped.
Yeah.
The music video for this, though, is basically Paula and her dancers just dancing around.
Trying hard, but failing. Oh, dear.
She can try as hard as she likes.
So much effort, so much energy, all for nothing.
It's just Paula giving a funky wave.
Yeah. So let's move on then to Alison Limerick.
To another meh of a song.
Do you know what I should have done with her name being Alison Limerick? I should have wrote an actual limerick for the introduction of that.
Oh.
If I was that good, I would.
Lainey expected her to be Irish with a name like that.
I did. That's what I wrote. Expected her to be ginger and Irish. It was just because of the limerick, I guess, but.
Yeah. Well, one thing I kind of do with this song and Curtis Stigers, I can't actually play the video with any music on or anything because it'll get us blocked. So if you're not a fan of them, well done.
Lisa's asked a very interesting question. Does anyone like any of the songs on this album? Well, this section of the album, probably not, other than Erasure. No. The album is a lot more than what we're doing tonight, but this section is dire as far as I'm concerned.
The Jake channel just said, I'm sorry if I'm annoying you with this, but out of the first 21 Now albums, what are the 3 best and worst albums? Oh, that would be hard to say because we don't really look on them in an album.
Was it 17 or 18 that was really good?
Yeah.
One of them was.
I don't remember them by number.
I know. It's like
hard to remember.
It's because they're split up into that like little sections. Probably if you looked at the very first one of every one, because I think the first couple of albums are good, then number 4 goes downhill a bit. Then 5 and them. And gradually we move through them, you go, well, this one is so much better than the last one. It seemed to go like that. Then it's sort of middled off towards like Now. So
come back next time because the next album we had a quick sneak peek of it and it's full of amazing songs. So we'll be loving.
But watch till the end and vote for your best and worst song. Don't tell them to go away and come back again. Just tell them to stay and watch the rest.
Well, no, but okay, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Night, Thomas.
Night, Thomas.
Yes. Good night, Thomas. Thanks for coming along. The last 2 were okay, but yes, I meant this section. Lisa was saying, this section. Well, yeah, no, I quite like a few of these songs. So,
so this one, I remember Alison Limerick for another track, but not this. Well, I think I vaguely.
Where Love Lives.
Where Love Lives. That's the one I remember her for. I think I vaguely remembered this when we listened to it, but I didn't like it. I don't like her voice though. It's like it's very nasally and low, and I'm not into that sort of a voice. So it's not for me.
Yeah, well, this compared to Where Love Lives is more of a house track. Yeah, this is more like brand new heavies and this type of music. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit more of what a brand new heavies acid jazz. I think they are. but it's more like that. It's more mellowed, and it's not as dancey, shall we say?
To answer Nick's question, no, it was Breath of Life. The ABBA cover is next time, I think.
Yes, the ABBA cover starts 23.
Yes, it's the opening track of the next one.
So,
what did you think about it, Lainey?
Obviously, I expected a ginger Irish woman, which was disappointing. Just by her name. I said that she sounds a bit like Yaz, but without the power. Like the power that Yaz had.
Yeah.
Or at least she didn't show it in here. I said there was a few lookalikes for me in this song. I thought the backing singer looked like Sonia or her out of T'Pal.
Oh, I didn't do that one. I remember you saying it.
No.
I didn't do that
Yeah.
one.
I have got one of them, Lainey. If you've
don't do the other one.
Yeah, the other one's terrible when I've seen it now.
the other one's coming up, and again, not my lookalike, but Lainey's.
I think this one is slightly better than the other one that Lainey did, and that was terrible. Yeah, this one is slightly better.
Yeah.
Nick saying, "Oh my God, Breath of Life is a better." Love
yes,
it.
We loved it too.
Yeah, I thought it was a good song. I thought it was a really good song. I wonder if this song, because, well, I thought at first I didn't recognise it because I was like, I don't really recognise it. But as soon as she done the bit, because at the beginning of the song, she sat there, and they're closing up the restaurant or the cafe or wherever she's in. And there's a band there, and she starts going, ba, ba, ba,
ba, ba, ba.
ba, ba.
Yeah, we said ba,
ba. And as soon as she started doing the bar backstreet stuff, I was like, oh, I know this song.
Yeah.
And I was just like, yeah, I knew it straight away.
Vaguely familiar to me, but again, it's something I've not thought about for 30 odd years, so forgettable, That's
but Sharon said she kept changing tables. Like they were closing, but she kept changing tables to try and get out of it or something.
The staff was going off, for fuck's sake, will she never leave?
Can you see your drinks off, please? Can we just move you over here so we can get these tables cleared? Come on.
No, I think she was just moving to avoid getting kicked out, pretending to be another person over there.
Well, I thought they seem to be kicking out, and she's got about 3 or 4. Because at first she's sat at the table, and someone seems to come over and take a drink away. The next thing you know, she's pouring a cup of tea, and I'm like, all right, so that must be her last drink. And then she seems to be drinking like an espresso coffee, and I'm thinking, is she, like you say, is she going around tables just going, oh, I'm just finishing off. Oh no, I'm just finishing off. But she's like one of them people who come over to your house. If you've got kids, you'll know them. They come over to your house, the kids are ready for bed, and they wind them up and give them chocolate and sweets, and they get hyper. They won't go to sleep. She's a bit like that with this band, because the band's like all packing up, and then she starts doing a ba, 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 and then gets all the band riled up, and then all of a sudden they're still playing, and she's buggering off outside. So, but yeah, I was wondering though with this song, because it was always like, I can make it on my own. Yeah, I don't need you now, you bastard. Look at you. Yeah, you shagged her. Yeah. I wonder if it was one of them songs in like 1992 where Lasses was like, I don't need him. This song means so much to me. Just listen to the lyrics.
No,
was it one of them? It wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was trying to be I Will Survive, but not quite hitting the mark.
No, definitely not. We were not turning to Alison Limerick to console ourselves in 1992. That is for sure.
Yeah. So here, actually, I've just noticed she had a glass of orange juice on the table as well, and I don't know if that's just a massive pot of ketchup,
jar of marmalade or something, isn't it?
Yeah. So random in a cafe. But like we say, it's like when they're trying to pack up.
Yeah.
And she gets the bundle.
She just don't want to go.
Yeah. But we also have. Oh no! Hold on! Before we get the lookalikes, we go from them, and you see just some random people just eating each other's faces.
Yeah.
Just randomly, just like.
That looks like the same arcade that Andy Bell was walking down in. It was dancing down in that other video of his. What
I Love to Hate You.
I've been there since we did that review of that video. I went there just to have a look around. I couldn't find that butcher's shop.
I was going to say, did you go on the butcher and say?
I looked for it. I couldn't find it, but I sang the song as I stomped down the, the arcade.
Did you go on the fountain and start stomping around and splashing people?
There was no fountain. But it's really, really nice place, but very busy. There's loads of people. But it looks very similar to that with those lamps and things.
Stoll saying, in a cafe, she stood on a burning deck. Stood on a burning deck.
I don't remember that bit, but she's definitely in some kind of lounge cafe, isn't she? Look at those padded walls. Studded padded walls.
Oh, where they? Oh, yeah. She might be just in a mental asylum, you never know.
Yeah. God, do we have to watch these people kissing over and over
again? But yes, after them, there was a guitarist trying to chat up the waitress as well. And then, but yeah, it was just a bit
weird.
I'm glad I don't have to show the video. Yeah. But then we have the Laney's look like.
Laney's fantastic. Looky likey. So he's the drummer in this video.
To be honest, it's not Paul Rudd neither, because I was like, oh, that looks a bit like when it was further away.
But the thing is, right, I've seen a photograph of him now. It actually looks more like him now than he did when I thought that I thought of.
So that's a clue that this guy is a lot older now than what he looky like is to him then. Oh God, that didn't come out right.
I knew what you meant.
You knew what I meant.
Yeah.
So the looky likey picture is from 30 years ago ish.
Yeah. Not one of the Pet Shop Boys, but is in a band.
He's in a band.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's in a band.
The hat is a huge clue. Huge.
Yeah, it's more of a hat alike.
That's what I was going to say earlier. You know, when somebody said your Victor Meldrew one was an expression alike, this is the one I was going to say. This is more a hat alike than a look alike. Really.
And the point of it being a huge clue is the hat is huge now.
Oh, John Malkovich. We were just talking about him the other night. I love John Malkovich, but no.
Frank Spencer.
Frank Spencer. That's a good one. Oh, Betsy.
Dexy's Midnight Runners, no, more modern than Dexy's, older than Alice and Limerick era. Not Finding Cannibals.
Just go through every band ever.
Just go by the hat. It was the lead singer of the band. Go by the hat.
And he was also on First Dates.
Yeah, that's the picture that I showed you, Lainey.
He pretty much had the same hat,
except twice the size.
Well, no, it's twice the size, but then it was actually fitting his head.
Yeah,
maybe his head just shrunk. We didn't know.
We've spoke about them on the live streams as well.
Yeah.
But I don't think they're a well-known band, so I don't think a lot of people would know.
They are a well-known band.
No, for like for a lot of people in the side chat, I think some of them are.
Young.
Shall I give it like a WAP type clue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wonderment murdered the pussy.
More like inquisitiveness murdered the pussy.
The pussy. Not Scritty Politti neither. You're getting closer with Scritty Politti. It's that just a bit older than them.
Oh God, this is like pulling teeth, isn't it?
Yeah,
but not Boy George neither. Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick's saying he already got it.
Did he?
Did we miss it?
Nick, oh my God.
I can't see it.
I can't see it.
I can't
Scroll
see it.
back, already got it.
Nobody can see it, Nick.
We can't see it, Nick. Sorry. Stoll gets the points. It's the lead singer. What was Ben's name?
YouTube didn't like, and it's like blocked it.
Yeah. Oh, you probably because you put killed. Oh no, because it's let him.
Yeah.
It's let him write it. It just didn't let Nick write it.
Sean
'Cause the
saying,
last
"Oh
time-
yeah, I like them."
Yeah,
So
so do
Sean
the
agrees.
reveal, and it is definitely a
sorry.
hat-alike. It's not a look-alike.
Yeah, to be fair though, right? It wasn't really that easy to see. You got a 2-second look, didn't you? And even you agreed with us at the time.
Yeah.
Until you did the close-ups.
Nick's private messaging as the evidence that he said it. Hang on a minute, let's have a look.
Yes, Will said Ben Von Pelle.
He did say it. He said it after Stall said John Malkovich, but it hasn't come through on the chat. So for some reason,
Oh, Nick is upset.
YouTube doesn't like you.
Oh,
maybe it's because he wrote cat, so you're allowed to put Curiosity Killed the Cat, but you can't put Curiosity Killed the Cat guy.
Yeah.
Weirdly. Oh, just YouTube doesn't like
Anyway,
it.
Nick gets the imaginary point.
yeah. So
Anyway,
let's come on to this. Chris will be happy about this, Chris Tyler, because
Tina Turner.
actually, did I tell you where these songs have been getting to?
No, you've not told us any of them.
I did. I said MC Hammer got number 4. Paula Abdul got number 19.
Nick's really upset because that's one of the only looky-like he's ever got right.
If you had been here earlier, I had a hat trick of brilliant lookalikes. All got some in the first guesses.
No, you didn't.
Did Lainey guess with bang straight away?
Yeah.
Did
that's Lane's brain though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And 2 of them were Erasure ones as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Alison Limerick got to
But just in my defence, one of yours was more of an expression than an actual look-alike.
Yeah, and yours was a hat, Lainey.
Cool.
I'm just staying out of this. I didn't invent any of them or see any of them.
No, to be honest, I wouldn't have gone along with it then. Once you sent the clips, but I just went with it because I thought it was funny.
Once I'd made the effort of getting the photos together, we're going forward with it. We're not wasting my effort.
I was like, oh, they don't look like each other now that I see it close up, but
too late.
He's like, do that now.
Sean's just said, "Oh, I love Tina. She died this year too." Yeah.
I'm gonna upset some people, I think.
Oh,
apparently it's her birthday today. Well, it would have been.
Is it? Oh,
it would have been. Someone said.
But when you're dead, you don't have birthdays anymore.
Oh,
yeah. Do you have death days?
Right.
No, you don't.
Nick's saying some bald bloke, no doubt. There was a bald bloke, there was a bloke with hair, and there was a woman. You'll have to go back.
Turtle.
There was a turtle. There was a turtle disaster.
Can you explain the video, Nick?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nick can explain the Erasure video to us because we're all stumped. We don't know what it's about or how it relates to the song.
So just quickly, Alison Limerick got to number 60 in the UK charts. So we move on to Tina Turner.
Okay.
Who got to number 13 in the charts. I'll start off with that. And this was one of 4 new songs she recorded for her album Simply the Best. I presume one of them was probably Simply the Best. I don't know.
Okay.
Was that earlier?
I'll go first. Rest in peace, dear Tina, and happy birthday if you want to celebrate posthumous birthdays. But I didn't like it. It's crap. I don't really like Tina Turner's voice anyway. I never have. I think she was a nice lady, but don't like the song. But this for Tina Turner is one of the most boring ones I've ever heard. Yeah, there you go. Oh, well, yeah, and the video was like black and white arty-farty, but that didn't help.
Yeah. Again, another black and white video.
There you go. I've just completely blasted Tina Turner. Sorry, Tina.
Can I just say it in my defense? This video had my best lookalike in, but isn't part of the lookalikes.
I missed it. I missed you saying it. Which one? You'll have to tell me which one it was.
It was right at the beginning with the guy walking along, and I said it looked like Pharrell Williams.
Oh, I do recall you saying it.
I
didn't write it down.
Yeah. And I don't mind this. It's not the best Tina, clearly, but it's okay. I don't mind it. I did sing a bit when I listened to it. So.
I don't remember this song at all. Do not remember it from. It's not one of our memorable songs, but I think it's very similar to "I Don't Want to Lose You." So much so, there's a bit here. I don't want to lose you. Do you know what I mean? It sort of fits it. That every time I come to that part of the song, I was like, it just sounds like it's going to go into.
I think loads of her songs sound the same. I can't really distinguish them one from another, but then I'm not really listening to
loads of songs have the same 4 chords use, isn't it? Like it's that 4 chord thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but when you listen to a band, you can generally tell their songs apart, but hers all just sound the same to me, with the exception of 1 or 2 of the bigger hits. Sorry, so Chris, how dare I? I'm just giving you my opinion. I don't like her. I don't like her music. Don't dislike her as a person, but I don't like her music.
Yeah. Lisa's saying the Google search on Windows has decided to tell her it's her birthday. So there you go. Will's saying you're all hot, Susan.
No, I'm not.
Sean's agreeing with me, I think. It sounds like it. And Porky's saying the B-side was I Don't Want to Lose You then. And welcome along, Porky. I think I've never noticed you in tonight.
Hi, Porky.
So. Hello. Stalls off. Good night. See you next week for the start of the Christmas specials.
Enjoy your trip tomorrow, Stephen.
Yes, enjoy.
Stephen's on a big, long trip tomorrow.
Oh, where's he going?
He's going to pick up a car. But he bought it like the.
Does he do like World's Strongest Man?
No, he's going to like go and collect it, but he's bought it from somewhere that's like hundreds of miles away from where he lives for some strange reason. I don't know why.
That's all that says to me. Bargain. He's getting a bargain.
That's probably why. Yeah.
But like you already said, Lainey. No, it wasn't. It was Susan who said it's. No, who was saying it was a black and white video?
That was me. But we both said it. I mean, it is. It's like so arty-farty and.
Yeah, it must have been like the trend around that time.
Yeah, I think it was.
Well,
I think there's been three songs in this that had the black and white sort of sepia thing.
Because this starts off, it has Tina Turner singing, mixed in. Well, it has this bit where there's like leaves and there seem to be in the water and like the people. And I thought, oh, Sunita's going to be here. But it wasn't.
I don't remember that outfit.
It was on X Factor.
It was X Factor, right?
You obviously made an impression on you.
Oh yeah. But yeah, the couple just seemed to be throughout the thing because it was like you say, it was arty farty. There were. It's like some sort of aftershave advert from
definitely.
And the frolicking and the
we were like, what on earth are they doing? I did that when I was 8. Well, not where it fell out, obviously, but like I rolled
down hills,
rolled down the sand hill, Laura. Because we had sand dunes and so we have sand dunes.
Just down the road from us, yeah.
Yeah, so roll down there.
But then you see the woman, she starts running down the sand dunes here. And I was thinking, well, if they didn't cut it, would she have ended up like this?
Yeah.
Because that's the thing. Every time you see someone running outside dunes, you think this is not a good idea. And I just thought, I bet you they've cut it there because the next couple of things is arse over tit all the way down.
But you're right. That video, this black and white of this couple, could be any of the millions of TV ads we're seeing at the moment for perfumes. It's just like that, isn't it? New from whoever, this new perfume.
Yeah. I see her. She is me. Is that a nipple you see?
It's a meme, and you know, I think it's Sauvage by Dior that Johnny Depp does, and someone had changed it to Sausage by Dior.
Yeah.
Like Lee Mack does a bit in stand-up where he talks about like these, and he goes like, "She is her, he is him, I am we," and it's just like loads of like parallel things. And he does it, and it's like by Giorgio Armani, and he went, "Imagine if they'd done that for pasties. Oh, I see it. I'm hungry. I want it. Oh, I'm starving. I can smell it. I just want it. Oh, Ginsters, pasties." But yeah, that is the Tina Turner thing. To be honest, it's not much. It's a bit
meh.
Yeah.
Most of the songs, with the exception of Erasure and Adam's Family, are meh on this. They're neither really bad nor really good. The other two that I've mentioned, one's really good, one's really bad.
Nick's just saying it could be a Monday advert from anything from a bank to a package holiday. It could be.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much about that song. It is a bit of a song.
Yeah.
Porky's just saying it was co-written by Albert Hammond, Free Electric Band fame.
Free Electric Band? Who's that?
I don't know. I've never heard of Free Electric Band.
Because if you put the word fame at the end of something, it makes out that it's famous, and I've never heard of Free Electric Band.
When he wrote Albert Hammond, at first when I scanned over there, I seen Alison Hammond was co-written by Alison Hammond. She wasn't even a Big Brother then. What? So let's move on to Curtis Stigers.
Oh dear, must we?
So obviously, hold on. Did Tina? Said I'll quickly run through this. So, it was released on the 12th of August, 1991 in the US. So I think it was released over here. Oh no, in the 1992, weren't we? It got to number 5 in the UK singles charts and number 9 in the US charts. And Craig David covered it for an album in 2010.
Really?
So, yeah. It's one of them where it's like a classic love track from that sort of era around the 1990s. If you think Curtis Stigers, I think Curtis Stigers, and I also think Michael Bolton. The interchangeable.
That's what we said. That's what we said. Yeah.
The interchangeable long hair, like it was the type of music around the time.
I mean, this was a big hit as far as I recall.
Yeah.
I do remember hearing it around, but I mean, I've written down jazz. I'm not a fan of the jazzy sound. And then lovely hair, unpleasant voice. That's what I've thought.
I like this.
Yeah.
You liked it, right?
Yes. I like this song. I remember it from back then. I still like it now. It's something you can just spell out if you want to. Obviously, Susan doesn't. But I remember the sort of sax right at the beginning, and then I agree on the hair. He does have nice hair. It's quite thick and annoying. Hair. One note I did put is he thinks he's Joe Cocker because he has that sort of like same,
swagger.
I don't know what it is. When
the way he kind of dances.
Yeah, when he sings, his body stiffens and stuff, which is what Joe Cocker does. But yeah.
Oh, did I say Michael Ball? I meant Michael Bolton. Sorry.
I thought you said Michael Bolton, but maybe you said Bolton. I heard Bolton because that's who we were thinking of as well.
Yeah, because Nick's just put he's more Michael Bolton than Michael Bolton. I'm like,
maybe you did.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Lisa said she likes it as well. Sean says he
I can see how people like that voice, but to me, it's kind of like gravelly, and I'm not into that kind of gravelly.
I like gravelly.
Yeah, voice. I'm not into the gravelly voice.
Chris is saying he looks like Fergal Sharkey.
He looks kind of like a muscly Fergal Sharkey.
Yeah, very
Fergal Sharkey on steroids. There you go.
See, he's full of bubbles.
Oh, Nick, you haven't got the monkey in the bath with you.
No, he's got his rubber duck. He's got his rubber duck with him.
But one of my friends, he works at a venue where Curtis Stigers plays, and he says he thinks he's got a fantastic voice, like powerful and really strong voice. So sorry, Susan.
Not for
I heard
me.
you say that.
Not for me. Sorry.
I
can see why people like it though.
Yeah, yeah. Alvin and Lindsay have said they quite like this one as well.
Where did it get to in the charts? I'm sure it did well.
It got to number 5 in the UK charts.
Yeah.
It must have been on a lot of like love albums around.
Yeah, it's that kind of a song, isn't it?
Because I think it was this and something like Michael Bolton, How Can We Be Lovers, were sort of in the charts roughly the same time. You were saying about the sax. He does start off the
I know,
like the video with playing at the time the sexy sax, because around this time I'm positive the saxophone was seen as like a sexy thing with men.
Oh look, he's in black and white as well.
Yeah, it's another black and white video. Yeah, but I think there was a thing early 90s where I don't know if it was him, Kenny G. Was it Kenny G who was the saxophone player? Yeah. They were seeing like, oh, sexy saxophone. Then Bill Clinton come along, and it's sort of like,
fizzled out, yeah.
Yeah, just everyone was like, oh. I bet there's some people like were like, oh, I'm going to play the saxophone and get all the ladies, and like practice for 2-3 years. I'm like, right, I'm ready to show everyone, and then Bill Clinton comes at you like, oh, for fuck's sake, I'm just waiting. But the video was mainly just Curtis singing. You do see a couple necking on the car, but it does have a nautical theme to it. If you notice, he's on a ship singing. You see, I think the guy who was necking on the car went off to sea. You see, there's I haven't got it. I've missed it out. Sorry. And there's a bit where it showed you like the docks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, wasn't there a bit where the anchor was being pulled up?
And I think it's just got the nautical theme because it has the line, love is an anchor.
Yeah.
And I think they've thought, love is an anchor. We'll do it on a ship. Excellent. Thank you. Yes. What about hold on. Stay with us in black and white. Oh yes. Black and white video, yeah. No one's doing that at the moment. But yeah. It is a song where I think people will love it and people, Laney, remember Timmy Capella?
Who's Timmy?
Yeah, he was a sax player. He worked with Tina Turner. I'm sure Chris told me that before.
Oh yes, he was in one of the videos. I'm positive.
He was in The Lost Boys.
Oh right.
I still believe.
I've never seen The Lost Boys movie.
Oh man, what you like?
Oh, The Lost Boys is a great film.
Yeah,
I started watching it and I fell asleep. It was around Halloween. It was on telly, and I started watching it. And I fell asleep watching it. It's a sign of getting old.
Still believe.
Last the movie.
Kiefer Sutherland.
The two Coreys as well, but
That's true.
fell asleep. Let's move on to our last song, Diana Ross.
Thank God it's nearly over.
But do you know something? Do you know something? That was it. I was thinking this song reminded me of New Year's once, but it wasn't. It was Chain Reaction. Reminded me of being at my mum's house.
It says there at the top, includes Chain Reaction.
That's what just made us think of it.
I think I designed her cover picture.
Yeah, that's your artwork.
My drawing never letting
it. So this was the lead single on her 19th studio album.
Oh my God.
19th. Tell Me When You Love Me include the 1985 hit Chain Reaction. It missed out on the Christmas #1 to Queen. So it was second in 1991 to Queen.
Yeah.
Stephen Holden from the New York Times said it felt like it strongly echoes a sentiment of wind beneath my wings. I don't know if you think that, but it got to number 2 in the UK charts, like I say, and it's been covered twice by Julio Iglesias, with Coco Lee and with Dolly Parton, and then in 2005, Westlife covered it, and it missed out on the Christmas number 1 spot in 2005 by 170 singles.
Who beat it?
I don't know.
You didn't write that down.
I didn't write that down. But if you stay tuned, you might find I'll just stay tuned. Just stay tuned.
Okay.
That'll keep you intrigued.
All right.
But
Well,
yeah,
for me, she's got a good voice. I kind of like a bit of Diana Ross now and again on some of the songs, but this song is just too sickly sentimental for my liking. It's too intense, and then the video with the kids in it, and that is like, oh no, it's distasteful. It's just too over the top. So not for me. Again, not for me.
Lenny?
I like this. Sing along every time I hear it, if I ever hear it. It's not something I've gone to search for to like play. Do you know what I mean? But if it comes on the radio or whatever, I'm like belting it out as well with Diana.
Really?
I think she's got an amazing voice. And I think Sharon thought that she'd written it for her children, obviously realizing that Susan told her that she didn't write it.
Yeah, we looked it up. She didn't write it.
Of her stuff. And obviously in the video she has all her kids in it and whatever.
Yeah.
But since watching this, Susan suggested a song to me by this lady. And I
said I'd much prefer to watch Diana Ross singing Muscles. Have you ever heard of that song by Diana Ross, Muscles? No. Obviously not a very well-known song of hers, but I think it's from the early 80s. And it's really, the video is hilarious. And so I got Lainey to watch that, and she was horrified.
It's just basically Diana Ross, quite, excited with a lot of muscly men.
Very muscly men, like real
very muscly men.
Massive body.
Who were just in their pants.
And we discovered that song was written by Michael Jackson, which I did not know. But it's an interesting song by Diana Ross. It's a big hit.
All right, I've never ever heard of Muscles. We'll have to get that in the group.
I'll link it in the group later. But
link it in the
if
group.
you want to remember, head over to Facebook after the live stream and
But I much prefer that to this sickly sentimental stuff,
I like a bit of sickly sentimental, so
I think this
I
could
do
be an
sometimes,
outlier.
but not this one.
This could be an outlier for Song of the Week because
No.
Lindsay and Alvin love this song. Sean, another great singer. Lisa, I like this one as well. She was quite raunchy in idea. Sean saying Lisa agrees with you. Nick thinks it's actually a good song. It's not until I've seen this cover I've realised she is a Diana, like Diana Ross. You always say her as Diana Ross. Diana to me is Princess Diana. Do you know how she's wrote it on there? Diana.
We discovered that the kids in the video. One of them, them's called Ross. Ross. But I don't know. He might have his father's. He might have his father's surname, so he's not.
I even wrote this down here because I've even put the music video is just Diana Ross in like ball gowns or evening gowns.
Oh no, we saw a different video.
No, we didn't see this.
No,
we saw her in a home domestic setting with children, but it was like
it cuts between like her in a concert and then
I must have missed that.
That's why Sharon was like, "Oh, she's singing it to her children. That's amazing."
Well, she's dedicating it to her children, but
she dedicated it. Yeah, but Sharon wasn't happy about the fact that she was just dedicated. She had to have written it. If she didn't write it, it wasn't as good, was it? She was.
Yeah,
wasn't as
Sharon
happy
was disappointed.
It was like, oh well, that's not as good then.
Chris is saying she was good at Glastonbury. I can't remember when she was at Glastonbury. When you've said that, I can remember now she was at Glastonbury, but I can't. That was a couple of years back. Yeah. But like you say, I thought this song was much older than what it was. I thought it was from the 80s and whatnot. And it was a re-release around this time. But I don't know, that's probably why I remember. My mum loved this song. My mum absolutely, and I thought that, she probably had it on play because at New Year's, you used to have people come round, but it wasn't. That one was Chain Reaction. It would have been a couple of years ago. She used to always put Chain Reaction on. Like, yeah. But, my mum's a big Diana Ross fan, loves Motown stuff.
Yeah.
But yes. But that is the end of the live stream this week. Well, not the end of the live stream, the end of looking back. Now, what I would like you to do, stop sharing. If you could go into the side chat and tell us your best and worst songs of this week. If I can find my pen, I'll just have a look at that. The video. Hold on. The video for Muscles looks so wrong. Muscly men than a kid trying to show muscles. I've never seen that.
It is wrong. When you look at it now,
yeah.
But it's quite hilarious, really. Lady's face was like, "What? What the hell's going on?"
I just wasn't expecting it from her.
You know what? I wish I'd said to you to do it on your reactions channel rather than privately. It would have been
like
it's too late now.
So
strange.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Actually,
I'm just going to read out what Nick has said because I agree that those are my two. Erasure is the best. It's the only good one in this section for me. It's the only one that I would want to ever listen to again. And the worst is that Adam's Groove or whatever it's called, which is absolute total shite. The rest are all meh.
Lenny?
Do you want to hear mine? Basically, I really like the Diana Ross song, really like the Curtis Stigers song, but I have to give it Erasure because it's Erasure just to another level anyway. And worst is Adam's Family.
Shite.
Yeah, that shite.
Well, I'll agree with you. Breath of Life. I think it's a massive standout song. It wins hands down this week. The worst one? Ooh. Salt and Pepper?
There was a lot of worse, to be fair. But
yeah. Paula Abdul saves herself because she's Paula Abdul. MC Hammer, it isn't one of his best songs, but it's MC Hammer, so he saves himself. CC Peniston, good song. Alison Limericks, all right. Tina Turner's a bit. I wonder why. I can see that it is like a classic love song. Tell Me Why You Love Me. It just reminds us of my mum, really. So, I'll probably have to go with Salt and Pepper. Yes, stick with Salt and Pepper.
I think if MC Hammer could have rhymed that song, Paula Abdul might have took his place.
I would agree that the second worst is that Paula Abdul one because of that horrific operatic thing going on in it. It's so weird. And but Adam's Family definitely is the worst for me.
Yeah.
I think Erasure is like
I think Erasure's head and shoulders. CC Peniston simply because I dig out the word penis.
Can I ask how old you are, Will? How old are you, Will? About 12.
Erasure, no surprises. MC Adam's Family, what a disgrace. I think it was nearly enough. MC Hammer, worst. And then Diana Ross, best for Lindsay and Alvin. Chris Tyler, Tina Turner. MC. I think I've saved MC Hammer from a whitewash here. Oh, no, I haven't. Best Erasure and worst is Salt and Pepper as well. So, I don't know if that's everyone who's still in. If you aren't and you want to vote, please vote. If you want to super vote and back up your votes after the live stream's finished, put your best and worst in the comments below. Go over to our YouTube channel. There'll be a link for tonight's live stream. Put best and worst underneath there. The same on Instagram. There's a post on there. Put it in there. And I'll put a vote thing on the community tab in... Did I do it in YouTube? Or was it Twitter? No, on Twitter, there's a post on there if you put it underneath there as well. But Nick's saying, yeah, CC Peniston always reminds me of laughing at the... Yeah, Susan was saying about that, weren't you?
Yeah, I've remembered Nick telling that story before, but yeah.
So, yes, it's finally back and I'm finally on the Now album. But from next week, for the 3 shows I'm doing in December, because I'll not be doing Christmas Eve, because I've got young
But I will.
But Lainey is. Lainey,
but not this, so I'm not doing Now album.
Yeah, but she's going to be doing a show on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, I think, as well, on you. I'll not be doing New Year's Eve.
And then I'm doing the meetup as well, because I always do an alternative meetup when the what date is it that they're meeting up?
13th of January.
13th of January.
So the 13th of January I'll be live as well.
So yes. But
if you do want more music from Lainey, if you're not subscribed to Lainey's React channel, why not? I will put the link in the side chat right now.
Yes. Come on, watch me cry.
We call it, we don't call it Lainey Reacts, we call it Cry with Lainey, because she cries at nearly every song.
Yeah, it's just a bit of Radiohead, a bit of James Blunt, cried at them.
Yeah. I got you to cry at one, didn't I?
Yeah.
Was it Bread? Yep. I think it was Bread.
What? Gotta get up, gotta get up.
That kind of bread.
Not that kind of bread.
So, as I said, I'm back. So, the 3 December shows are going to be Christmas specials. Now, the last 2 Christmas times we've covered Now albums. This time I'm not going to. What I am going to do, though, is something slightly different. Still music related, don't worry. I'm going to look at the charts for the charts of that year, the Christmas charts of that year. So Christmas number 1 and the top 10 from that year.
So we're picking out. Are we picking that?
So we're going to pick that now. So
How
I've got
far back does this go?
This goes back to the very first chart in 1950. Oh, hold on.
Blimey.
1953, the very first chart.
So is this what you're doing in December?
Yeah. This is what I'm doing in December.
So there might not necessarily be Christmas songs then.
No, there might not be.
Oh, so I might come on then, because I don't want to sit and talk about Christmas songs, but
there might be Christmas songs, there might not be.
Yeah,
so
there might not all be.
It's got, I think, 50 to 20, is that 70 years of Christmas number 1?
God help us, we'll get like 1948 or something.
Yeah. But what I'm thinking, if I get, say, 1996 this year, what I'll do, I'll go 5 years forward and 5 years back. And then take them out, so you're not getting, so we're not ending up like 96.
All right, with like loads of 90.
And 91.
I was just thinking what Chris has just written, that Cliff Richard has lots of Christmas hits, and so there's a high likelihood that we're going to get some Cliff Richard delights.
Yes.
Cliff Richard doesn't like fat people, which is the best news I've ever heard in my life.
So I'm going to pick it now. So let's see who we get.
Where's the sound effect?
Oh, sorry.
So oh no! We're not going to know it.
Oh my god! We got to listen to some modern stuff.
I know.
So is this next week's 2014? Is next week?
Next week it'll be 2014. So that's what we'll pick next week. And at the end of next week's show, I'll pick another one.
You pick another one for the next week,
I'll sort out the wheel, because what I'll probably do is just take off everything from the 2010s then. Or the being 2014, because right in the middle. So anything from 2010 all the way up to 2019, all of them will come out. And then we'll pick again next week. But yeah.
Okay.
So
Nick says,
So,
modern crap.
so yeah, I thought I would just do something different because a lot of the Now albums, you can get Now Christmas and Now Christmas like from 2000 and Now Christmas from 2020, and there's probably 2 new songs on. So I thought rather than
It's
repeating
all the same songs, isn't it? These Christmas albums, isn't it? You know.
So I thought try something different and do the
Gary
charts
Glitter
from
removed like at a certain point in time. His was taken off,
Yeah.
but apart from
Yeah,
that,
but
it's all the same Christmas songs.
What someone should do, because I really like Rock and Roll Christmas, and you never hear it anymore. Someone should I think I'm going to cover it. I'm going to cover it and donate all the profits to children's charities. There you go. Reclaim that.
Did he write it though?
I don't know.
If he wrote it, then it's not up to you to donate the profits. It's up to him. So
he's probably had to sell them rights because I think he's had some court cases over the years.
So are you going to do
Not
a list?
allegedly
Of
neither.
Are you going to do a list of what songs we've got to look at?
Yeah, when I set up the live stream, I'll put the songs in the live stream with links and everything.
Okay.
So
I just looked.
Is there a cliff? There's a cliff, isn't there?
No, there's worse.
Oh dear, worse than cliff. What's that?
There's a miserable bitch song in there.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Lana Del Rey.
I know exactly who you mean. Don't even have to tell me. Just know.
But yes, thank you everyone for coming back.
Come on now to defend our blame. I'm coming on to defend.
Yeah, Nick's right. Modern crap. Yeah, Lana Del Rey. Yeah,
modern crap. Exactly. Yeah, you're right.
No, look, he's happy now.
No, he said modern crap's crap. Sorry.
It's crap.
Lisa's just saying, is it the chart on Christmas Day? Yes. What I'll do, I'll take the chart from like round Christmas. So it's like if it was like the 22nd, it's usually like that.
Oh, so you're not using? No, that's what I call music 2014.
No.
No.
It's not even be that.
It's chart. It might
Sorry.
not.
So what it's chart, which was Christmas #1 of that year. So like last year was probably Lad Baby.
So that's why I said, Lainey, it might not all be Christmas songs because it's actually what's in the chart on that day, not just the Christmas songs.
I just thought he was doing now 20. No, that's what I call it. 2014. Yeah.
No.
Lainey's got it wrong.
Oh well, then in that case, we might be lucky. She might not even be on.
No,
she
possibly won't. It's unlikely. She's going to be on.
So so there might be some X Factor winners, or if I get one near like the last 5 years, it'll be something about the sausage roll.
Oh yeah, there's all them, isn't it? Yeah.
So you've got all them. So yes, but that'll be next week. But thank you everyone for coming along. Thank you to you two as well for coming back on and helping us get back into the swing of things. Go through some things. No, thanks, Will. It's good to be back. But yes, getting back in the swing of things and onwards.
Can we just steer your sidekick and never have Stu back? It's much better, I think.
Well, I'll get Stu back as well as you all fight. You're going to fight.
Oh, do you know what Nick said there? Happy to pop on sometime if you can. Do you know on Now 22, which we'll be moving on to in the new year, there's a Nick Berry track.
Yes, it's Heartbeat.
Nick's got to come on for that. Nick's got to come on for his Nick Berry, delight.
Yes, you can. If I'm not Nick, you can pop on even if you're in the back.
You've got to make sure you are not in the back. That Nick Berry track is on.
We don't want to see how
Whatever
excited
you do, don't call Lainey Del Rey.
I'm Lainey Anria. I'm older than her, so I take that back. Plus, she changed it, didn't she? It's not really her name.
No, her name's nothing like that.
It's probably just like
Barbara. Like Lana Del Rey.
No.
It's probably just Barbara Smith. See, I'm cooler. It's my name.
No, thanks for coming along, Alvin and Lindsay. Thank you. Yes, have a great week.
Lana Del Rey's real name is Elizabeth Woolridge Grant. Absolutely nothing. Posh. Absolutely nothing the same as her stage name.
There's Looney's. There's Looney's YouTube channel down there. There's Looney's YouTube channel, so make sure you go over there and do that. No, Sean, thank you for coming along. Thank you. It could happen. I don't think there is this year, but there could
Probably
happen.
Not in 2014. No.
Ooh, around about the 90s, 89, 90 had like mistletoe and wine and all that crap, didn't he?
So what? How many? Are you just taking the top 10 from that year?
Just the top 10 from that year. So
the top 10.
Which year did I say? 2014. So the top 10 in 2014. I'll have a look at it now when I set up the live stream. The tracks will be below. So if you want to have a look, go to the live stream, have a look below, and I'll put YouTube links in there. If you don't really know the songs, you can click on them and have a listen. Sean hates Christmas songs, but there'll not always be Christmas songs on there. So, modern crap, like you said. Lisa's saying Uptown Funk was around that time as well. So, see, not. And then X Factor was number 1 on Ethan.
Ethan.
I can't remember an Ethan. Whatever you do. I'm just going through what you've been saying.
Yeah. I might have thought he'd like that.
Yeah. But Finally is on. Oh, yes. What we've just been talking about. Finally is on now 22. So there you
Now
go.
22.
Comes back around. None of these.
That's good news. That's very good news because I don't.
There you go. That has cheered Susan up.
That has cheered me up no end. Yeah.
Yes. So on that note, I will leave you. So thanks again to these two lovely ladies.
Thank you for finally coming back.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Thank you for finally coming back.
No. Thank you. Cheers. Thank you for welcoming us back. Sean will still pop in. But like you say, there's not very many Christmassy songs. But yes, night Sean, good night Lisa, good night Will, good night Nick, good night BCP, Sean, Chris, good night Alvin and Lindsay, good night Will, Chris, I think I've said you already. If I've missed you, I am sorry. Good night everyone.
Night.
And we'll see you next week when we go to 2014.
Bye.
End stream, not leave us.